Yeah. What's good? This your boy Rocdastar. We here, we heard, we good. This is the great discussion. You heard? Yo, I want to talk about, again, homosexuality. I know I had a couple of disturbing videos early on previously in a great discussion, and actually something else crossed my mind, and this is how it happens. So the topic of discussion rises again. It surfaces. Now, all of these things that I was talking about with police framing people and agitating crime so they can make crime, so they can make money. It's all true. And when you really think about certain crimes that are committed, like, serial killers and rapists and Zodiac killers and those who commit very, very brutal crimes. If you really think about it, what I want people to remember is I want people to remember the similarities of crimes. For instance, what a correctional officer have in common with a rapist? Correctional officers, they're trained to restrain, apprehend and restrain criminals, convicts, inmates, right? To the point where it becomes a habit. They're controlling police officers, correctional officers, federal agents. They're very controlling. They don't have any respect for anybody unless they work for the Bureau. So they got respect issues with citizens that they know that don't have any authority. So, what should come to your mind when you get a report about a female reporting that she's been raped or sexually assaulted? The similarity. Who likes to restrain? Correctional officers. So what I'm trying to say is this. You think that correctional officers don't rape women? Sure they do. The bullying. I got a partner who talk about how they pick on bother small people. They taunt, make fun of small people, when actually he's a cop. Spreading rumors because he can't accept failure. That's something that police and federal agents cannot accept. They're all sore losers. They don't like to lose at nothing. And if you ask most of them, let them tell it, they're the smartest people in society because they have authority. Well, so they think they're the smartest people in society when they're not. No one's perfect. I don't care how much authority you have, that doesn't mean that you're smarter than those who don't, or some who don't have authority. Because there's some who are smart and intelligent and they're not interested in having authority when they very well can. Now, moving along. Those who like to watch, with binoculars, and they call themselves private investigators, and, they're doing surveillance. They too have a habit of watching, with that Zodiac serial killer shit. Because that's what serial killers and Zodiacs do before they harm their victim, before they attack their victim, to kill them, for whatever purpose or reason it is. You heard? So, the main point I'm trying to get at is this. Most crimes, what the Bureau do not say is that most crimes are actually committed by their own. Their own. And what they do is try to say, oh, we're undercover operatives that they're paid to create cases. So any murder case that's hard to solve, you wonder why, and you know why. Because most likely, any cold case that hits the desks of a federal bureau agency, you know that it is one of them who committed that crime. Which is why they not really trying to investigate the whole thing. Because that's their friend. That's their colleague. That's their family. Fuck my biological family. The Federal Bureau and all of my colleagues is my family. Because they were teased and made fun of, and now they're getting even. Pay attention. When Shakur says he can't stand no sneaker wearing nappy head bitch, pay attention. Some women, you never see them with kids. At all. That's number one. Number two, you never see them with high heels, shoes on, and all that. Not that they can't be lawyers or nothing like that, but you know that they police because they must wear sneakers to run, to chase. It's just that simple. But this is what I want to say. If you ask me, it's unnecessary going around addressing people. Yes, I look evil with my eyebrows, but that's the way I was born. It's unnecessary to go around taunting and talking to people disrespectfully. It's uncalled for. It's unnecessary. They don't have to. They do so because they take advantage of their authority. It's taking advantage of their authority. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. I'm going to protest and promote this video to every idiot and every retard that lurks out here in the streets to understand that when they're being talked to disrespectfully by a federal agent or whoever, whatever local authority you are, report them for talking to you disrespectfully. And let's see if they have a hard time remembering that. Now, moving along. Barack Obama passed the gay marriage, but it was only really a cover-up for those who fight crime. Because most likely, police operate this way. They separate, they dissect gender anyway in the military. So women don't work with the men, and men don't work with the women. All the women work together, and all the men work together. Then when you put them in prison, if for corrupt crime, it's the same thing. You got nothing but men in there. You got nothing but women in there. So the truth is this. Whoever's a heterosexual, of course they don't like prison. Of course they behave. And the Federal Bureau, the government, stay targeting those who don't want to work for them. Or those who are smart and they call themselves, they don't have respect for, or they don't trust. But overall, to me, it's stupid. I could care less how much money you have, and I could care less how much authority you have, long as it ain't affecting my shit. That's how I see it. Because see, I'm an entertainer. I already know I'm worth more free than I'm worth more as a free man than a prisoner. So you're targeting those you know that's capable or talented at something, and you want to win at everything. When actually you're working to the downfall of your own economy. You don't care as long as you get a check until they start, you know what I'm talking about, until they start cutting budgets. See, because once a city starts decaying with population, then that means that customer services go down. Ain't nobody spending money in that market no more because New York City is a market. So once the population goes down, okay, I'm gonna say it this way. If the population is 80% police and the crime is going down and 20% of the population is citizens who you want to classify criminals and lock up anyway, then what is the point? You got peace, then what is the point? Because you need to make money. So what are you going to do? This is why we know that police like to steal and they rob people for things of value that they know that they couldn't get. And they did the same thing to Kennedy, that John F. Kennedy. That is why they killed him.